paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went and baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fine as spring. They'll hop to a ride on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoke and rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart, it starts to pump. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's hot and loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Oh Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. A dirty summer country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
In a world where a checkered flag is just the start, meet Ryan Wheeler, the would-be champ who seems to have run his last lap. But when a mysterious figure offers Ryan a dark bargain, promising the throne of speed, he strikes a deal with the devil that will make him ride and die. From ball-busting YouTube sensation and Arca Menard's NASCAR breakout racer Cody Dennison comes his first kick-ass comic creation. This won't be your average ride. It's a tale drenched in bone-chilling horror, soaked in violence, and wrapped around the curves of both the track and the sexiest women that'll make you forget the road ahead. Experience the race of a lifetime, or the damnation of your very soul. Will Ryan outrun his demons, or will he burn in the fiery pits of hell? Don't miss out. Get Cody across the finish line. Back Ride and Die on Indiegogo.
I have read a lot of books, and I think I'm a smart man here. However, there is one book I'm really excited about. It's one coming out soon, and it will blow you all away. The book is called Ride and Die. It's about some race car driver and some big titty demons. My good friend Cody Ake Camelot 331 wrote it, and it is amazing. You should all go back it on Indiegogo, just like I have.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see dicks? Hey, anybody know? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
My gosh, can you believe it? We are back on an illustrious Saturday. It's been a long time since I streamed on a Saturday, I think. I might have streamed last Saturday. But other than that, it's been a long-ass time. The real damn wizard's in here. I got to make him a mod. That dude makes me laugh, like gutturally laugh on Twitter all the time. I just see him, and he says funny shit, and I'm just like, God damn, got to follow that guy. So, let's start the show today and have a little bit of fun because what we thought may have happened has happened, and we're going to cover it with all of you present, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing so. So before we get started, make sure you like the show. It's very important, damn you. You bitches. And also, very, very important. Go buy my book. Also, thank you. So at any rate, let's hit the one super chat we got before the show started, and it's a doozy. We are up against the 463rd naked snake in a row. That's like 4 years, boys. And Billy has got us started off right with a red $100 super chat. Had a lot of fun playing Left 4 Dead 2 last night. Also, what's going on with the con? Well, you better find the hell out. Yeah, dude, I had a lot of fun. I just wish it wasn't so late. God, it was so late, dude. I thought I was going to die when I woke up this morning. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, dude. It's always fun playing some good old-fashioned Call of Dead. So thank you. I love you. And by the way, we are already a fourth of the way to Naked Snake right there. Billy got us. Thank you, baby. We're a pink, orange, gold away from a rainbow night on this illustrious Saturday. Thank you guys so much for supporting your canceled boy. I'm poor. I'm canceled. I have a tiny penis, which has nothing to do with anything else. I just want you to feel deep sympathy. It's called grifting, okay? I need to impart sympathy on you guys to dispart your dollars to me. This is how this game works. I'm an expert, kind of. Thank you. Thank you, Billy. I love you. I appreciate you. You're the GOAT. Molly Maldy says, I don't know, Fry. What the hell? Thank you, Maldy Maldy. I appreciate you. Big Mike says, go, boy, for good luck. Oh, he's got that gold, boy. Thank you, Big Mike. I love you, Big Mike. You the GOAT. You the GOAT. You should see my A8. You'd freaking love it. It looks like a tank. It looks like it's like a sleek car. But like when you see it beside other cars, it looks like a giant ass tank. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Big Mike. I love you. Mange says, nice shirt. Woo, love you. No homo. All the homo. By the way, Linnea Quigley, woo, she gets my blood pumping. Oh my God. You ever seen that movie? This is one of the greatest movies of all time. It's my favorite zombie movie, easily. And Linnea Quigley just, her name's Trash, and she just takes her clothes off and starts dancing. And I'm like, based, because I rented it as a VHS when I was like 12. And that was my introduction to super fake boobies. And those 80s fake boobies look like two damn bowling balls. It's pretty cool. Anyways, Young Love, Shadow Cat, take my money. Thank you, Shadow Cat. I love you. Michael Patowski says, so it looks like it's all over for Mad Max Piastri all the way. Love to show. No, you don't say that in this chat. It's not over. Okay. Piastri's going to slip up. McLaren's going to slip up. You can't count out Max Verstappen. He's the GOAT. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. And Rob with a gold boy. I love you, dude. I appreciate you, man. No one realizes Trash was psychic. Yeah, dude. I can feel them eating me alive. Trash is taking her clothes off again. Classic. Okay. Brains. Yeah, dude. Russo's the GOAT. All right. So, Mr. Average Fisherman says, hit me up and let's go fishing. Thanks for blowing your nose. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. It's because I'm feeling a little bit better today. I've been feeling good. I don't know when I'm going to have time off to do fishing in a different state, but yeah. Maybe when I can coordinate my time better to where I can appear in a state. You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyways, how we gonna do today? Okay. So first and foremost, if you don't remember, welcome to the update. If you don't remember, the Game and Geek Expo invited me to fly out. Here's money, fly out. Here's rooms, and then get your merch made, which was like $1,000 for me. And show up and sell your merch. Have a great time. We're gonna bring my NASCAR stock car there. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be on display. We're gonna play sim racing stuff. It's gonna be great. Well, apparently one or two of the cosplayers that were coming thought that I loved old-fashioned Trump. Probably because I play a Trump meme at the end or the beginning of my streams because it's funny. Okay. And they determined that I was too controversial and made people feel unsafe. Therefore, they sent me a crazy email saying I could not come because their event was inclusive. which means I need to be excluded. The irony is palpable. I can taste it on my tongue, bruh. But that's beside the point. So I posted the email. It went viral, and then everything went all hell in a handbasket. Plot twist, the cosplayers that were angry I was going didn't even go in the first place, and they all canceled their guest appearances. I am very shocked. When you bend the knee, they tend to chop the other knee off, bruh. That's not how this works, okay? When your dead body, when you fall on the sword for them, they just come and kick on your dead body. They don't thank you for it. They just ask for more. That's what people do when you bend the knee. So they bent the knee. And it just so happens that the con happened today. And no one showed up. Pretty insane shit. And I'm going to do some math for you shortly. But no one showed up to this convention. And I'm very shocked because I thought, this will have a little bit of an effect. But a few people messaged me today, which we'll cover as well, talking about how Discord groups all were talking about this convention and all swore off this convention, and it spread like wildfire. So all these hundreds and hundreds of people that could have went to this con, maybe thousands, decided not to go. So we're going to get into it. So thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you like everything. Give your boy a kiss. Buy my merch in the link below, please. Because I am in the hole for the merch that I already had printed. So let's make up for it. I appreciate you. Scaly says, I'm going to say this to you. You do not inconvenience us or will ever inconvenience us. So hit us up anytime you want to play. Oh, Scaly, you talking about freaking Left 4 Dead. I was confused. So what the hell are you talking about? Thank you, Scaly. I love you, dude. All right. So a lot of videos and pictures of this convention has come out, and you will be shocked that there is almost nobody at this convention. Keep in mind, they were predicting 10,000 tickets, or minimum. Maybe more. A lot more. Could be 10, 12, 15, 20. Right? Well, it looks like it was like 8 people total. And I feel bad because the unfortunate victims of this entire debacle were the vendors that showed up and paid hundreds of dollars to sell their products at the expo. And they probably lost a lot of money on that deal because they have to pay for flights, rooms, transports of items, and then they got to sell the items, and then they got to go all the way back. They definitely probably did not make their money back, for sure. So I don't know how that's going to happen. Are they going to sue the convention for intentionally sabotaging it? I don't know how that works. I'm not a lawyer. I am a redneck trailer park man. So that's not here or there. But anyway, we're going to go into this, and I'm going to show you some stuff. And it's going to be shocking. Big shout out to Billy Hatcher for the red boy. Also, orange and pink boy, get on it, diggity doggone it. Orange and pink boy away from a rainbow nut. Oh, delicious monster. It's delicious monster. If you guys have never drank one of these, it's like cracking a can. I was up to like 4 a day, and now I'm down to 1 or 2 maximum. So thank God for that. But it's because I started feeling strange, like I was going to die in any second. So I was like, I probably should slow down on these bad boys because I think I'm going to die at any moment. So that's how these things work. Billy Hatcher says 350 from Naked Snake. Damn straight, baby. Damn straight, baby. All right. 1800 monster. What? You talking about tequila? All right. Okay. I mean, yeah. It's fine. Oh, my God. Chris 20 says, sup, Famalot. You told me to go to the gym when I said I couldn't get a girlfriend, and I'm here to tell you that this girl gave me her number today. Look at you, sexy boy. April says Peach Monster and Peach Claw makes it the best. I bet it is. I've never tried that. Thank you, April. I miss cocaine. Or what? Monster sugar free? Yes. What? I miss cocaine. Is White Monster have the cocaine? No, sir. Unfortunately not. No cocaine in the Monster. Don't cancel Monster. Oh, no, Jesus, why? Okay, so a lot of people are chiming in. So I tweeted this out today. And again, it's a very, very sad kind of ending to the story that the vendors ultimately are the ones that had to pay for the convention's leadership's decisions. Very sad that the vendors were the ones that had to unfortunately take the short end of the stick on this. And it was not their fault. To be completely fair, a couple of them probably had no idea this was going to happen or happened, or they were told and reassured that it wasn't going to affect anything. Well, I'm here to tell you, baby, it did. Rose with a $20 super chat says Monster and Cocaine. Where's Hank Hill? Oh, inside joke. In Karis's chat last night, we were playing Left 4 Dead on Karis's channel. And in his chat, there was this guy named Hank Hill that was just like, I do so many drugs. He was like, I'll take 10 hits of acid. I'm like, come on, Hank Hill, calm down. He's like, I will do everything. I'm like, but he has a heart of steel, apparently. Superhero over here. My dad, Bobby Broadway. I was like, damn, that's a crazy bastard. He's crazy. All right, so here is the convention. I tweeted this out, and it has blown up to almost 100,000 views so far. It's sitting at 65. It says I said there's a total of 10 people at the con who canceled me. This is the convention, by the way. Do you see this right now? This is the convention. You can literally count less than probably 15 people. And several of them work here. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He looks like he works here. And then there's some people back here. And then that's it. like, oh my God, dude. The floors are very shiny. No, but think about this for a moment. And there's so much footage to go through, by the way. This is not the only picture. There's video we're going to go through. So I got to put this out there real quick. Because maybe the traffic picks up. Let's have some hope in our hearts. Let's have some hope in our hearts. Here's the issue, man. When you cancel somebody in the year of our Lord 2025, when you cancel somebody, there's a lot of people that occupy what you would say a political left is that don't support it anymore, whereas a lot of them used to. A lot of them don't. I think the majority of the left now doesn't even support cancel culture, and the vast majority of the right does it. Now, obviously, there's circumstances where they both support it if they feel it is on their side. Like a lot of people are hypocritical in that way. They'll be totally for it as long as it's on their side of the aisle, which I don't agree with. But that being said, to cancel one person, okay, you also disenfranchise 40% of these people and 50% of these people, okay? That's an insane amount of people to come to your con. And I was talking to a guy today that is in a current Discord group that was talking about this specifically, and everybody in the Discord group and everybody that had any relation to that Discord group mixed in with different kind of groups on Facebook all said they weren't going to go to the con because of the stigma around the con. That's hundreds of people, by the way. That's not even to begin to say who would have came specifically for me. Specifically for me, if I would have went to this convention, it may have added 50 to 100 people, maybe. Now, North Carolina is the mecca of auto sport as far as America goes. So maybe, let's say it could be more, could be less. But the damage is done in the forcible removal of said person. So now you have to subtract those people immediately. And then it goes viral. I mean, if you went to their Facebook, their Instagram, or anything, there was hundreds of comments that were deleted, by the way, of people saying, F this place, F this place, F this place. Those are all potential customers. That's hundreds of people right there. Every single person that read that comment, which was probably hundreds more people, probably determined they weren't going right then. Why is that? And I'll explain the psychology behind this. From my perspective, people don't want to spend money, right? I think we can all agree on that. People don't want to spend money. But they will if they want to do a certain thing or be part of a certain group or a part of their hobby that they adore and love. To be away from the constant harassment of, what you might call propaganda or media or memes or everything, right? You just want to go enjoy your hobby. Well, if you give somebody, which is the majority of people, a reason to not spend their money, and I mean it could be the most minute reason, right? To not spend their money, they won't. Right? Very important. Keep in mind, all the cosplayers also canceled their guest appearances. They might have had more people show up for them than me, because cosplayers are literally what cons are kind of about. And they all left. Not to mention, Pac-Man Case left. Not to mention, Retro Wolf left, who has a big following on YouTube and Instagram. Not to mention, Saturn Stevio, same thing. Not to mention, Vux, who has millions of subscribers, left. All these people left. There is a very, very likely possibility that we're closing in on 1,000 or more potential customers. If you're looking at a ticket price of $30 to $40, that's $40,000. When you start to actually work these things out in your head, you realize how much damage was done. Because in my opinion, before I really started to think about this and before I started talking to people in groups and whatnot, I was like, it's probably not going to be that big a deal. Like, it's probably going to still have, the con's still going to be huge and great. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy. But when you actually start getting into it, you're like, oh shit. Like, this got really, really, really bad, really, really fast for these people. And you can tell immediately that, and this is the first picture that I pulled up. There is 11 people in this picture that are not working here that I can identify. This is Saturday. This is peak Saturday. There's 11 people in this picture that are not working. Now, there's more. There's videos and everything we're going to go into, but that's devastating. I don't care if it's 9 a.m. before you open the doors. Okay? I have been to Matsuri as a celebrity special guest or whatever, and we got to go in before they opened the doors because we have, we're guests. And we would walk in, and there was hundreds of people in the convention center, and the doors weren't even open yet. This is insane. So, anyways, let's go. Let's have a good ass time. So we're gonna have a fun time talking about it. But gun shows have bigger crowds. Well, I mean, gun shows are pretty cool. Okay, pretty cool, man. Oh my god. Mirage is like, you're just grifting. Yeah, no shit. You see how much money I've made off this, Mirage? I'm gonna keep grifting. That's the goal, boy. What you think this is, baby? The marketing for this con was abysmal. Canceling you was the final nail for the show. Yeah, they didn't really have much advertisement, and that was my goal, actually. Real life fake wizard. My goal was to completely push this con. So I was going to start filming videos for it. I was going to start really, really advertising for this convention. And before I knew it, like, it was day one. Okay, so let me explain something just so you understand what I'm talking about here. Day one, I announced, and I was ready to start pushing. I ordered my merch for it. It had their logo on it. I was going to go all out. I was going to bring my NASCAR team, including a NASCAR truck. We were going to go all out. And I was going to start promoting it every single day on all platforms as hard as I possibly could, including in local groups in North Carolina, because I race a lot in North Carolina, and I'm in racing groups of thousands upon thousands of people. So if you can get 1% of those, that's a great conversion rate. Well, day one, or probably day two, actually, because day one I was announced pretty late. Day two, somebody called me on the phone and was like, hey, we're getting complaints from this girl about your YouTube channel being conservative, like right-wing, alt-right, blah, blah, blah. And I can't really remember the terminology, to be fair, but that happened on day two. So I pulled back and did not push it. I was like, oh, okay, hold on. I'm not going to push this until I know for sure I'm going. And I kept texting the guy, hey, am I still going to this? Because they removed me from all the social media. And I kept texting him every day. Am I still going? Am I still going? Am I still going? And he's like, yeah, dude, totally. And then I randomly got that email like a week and a half, I think, before the con actually happened. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy shit, man. Wasabi, the con turned out is sadder than a puppy getting hit by a truck. Jesus. That's sad. That is sad. You ruined my damn night. 5 for the snake. Wee woo. Are you wee woo with me, Patrick? Wee woo. Wee woo. It's the maniac. Billy Hatcher. If you cancel someone, you make them more. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can even imagine. Thank you, Billy. Odd man out. Props. You have more people in the chat than attended the con. Damn. Okay. All right. Let's continue. So that being said, that's what happened. It's a slippery slope, man. It's a slippery slope. When you have hundreds of people on every single social media, like commenting negative shit, keep in mind, I didn't say to do that. I would never say to do that, and I would never advocate for that. But people are going to do shit on the internet. This is the internet, man. And they were deleting comments left and right as fast as they could, man. As fast as they damn could. And yeah, they had to go so far to start basically removing themselves from social media. And social media is literally the only place you can advertise now. Like, you ain't going to hand out pamphlets, baby. Those days died 25 years ago. It's all about advertisements on social media. Word of mouth. I get every single sponsor in NASCAR on social media. Every one of them. Right? So, anyways, it happens, baby. All right. So, let's pull up some more stuff, though. Let's pull up some more stuff for fun, guys. But that's basically the intro to the show. We're $320 from Naked Snake. I was at Colossal Con. We had 20K people last day. Damn. Oh, well, before I forget, I always forget to mention this, okay? I always forget to mention this, okay? So, here's the thing. So, I got invited to the Southeast Game Exchange. Literally during my stream where I announced that I got canceled. The owner of the Southeast Game Exchange came into my stream and said, open invite, let's do this. He called me at 1 a.m. after the show and was like, we're going to fly you out. We're going to get you a room. We're going to get you the merch. We're going to get Sims. We're going to do a racing tournament. You wear your fire suit. We're going to get fucking marketing materials, and you're going to have a signing. It's going to be crazy. It's gonna be huge. And I was like, I'm there, baby. I'm there. Okay. So if you do not remember, July 18th through the 20th, I'll be at the Southeast Game Exchange. So don't forget, boys. Don't forget. It's going to be fun. Freddie Colton, you're going to be there, aren't you, Freddie? It's going to be a lot of fun. Very, very excited. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. All right. Here we go. Beep, 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 beep. All right, so we're going to have to do this fast probably because how this works. Dude, I'm so surprised they haven't banned me. I'm so surprised they haven't blocked me on every single social media. I'm just very surprised at this. How? Why? How have you not blocked me? Like Mirage says, I have the ability to grift on all this. Like, why have you not blocked me? All right. They're not listening to my boy Mirage. Listen to Mirage now. All right. Anyways, banned. No. Yeah, dude, the Southeast Game Exchange is going to be based as hell. I implore you to buy a ticket to the Southeast Game Exchange. I implore you. Buy a ticket, drive a couple hours, fly in. I know I got a bunch of people that are going to drive in from like Virginia, Pennsylvania, a few, New Jersey, North Carolina. It's going to be awesome. So don't forget. Make sure you get that shit taken care of. Okay? Let's do it now. Let's do it to it, y'all. All right. So that being said, let me do something real quick. I'm going to make sure like I don't get ads on this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not going to get ads. I'm just making sure I don't get ads because Instagram ads are a little spicy sometimes. It's just like titties. You're like, no. Banned. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Oh, you've been banned. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can't go to that one. Bobby Squids. Baby Squid. Oh, my God, it's been so long. Birthday's next weekend. Oh. Next weekend? Oh, that next weekend. Okay, I thought you meant next weekend. I'm like, you do realize July is a month away. Ben Brown says, I dropped out of the expo that canceled you. I was to cosplay at. I wish I could have made this new one, but I'm already committed to another con. Dude, it's all good. I'm glad you're supporting your boy. I would not ask anybody to drop the hell out, but I appreciate that. Dude. Appreciate the support, man. All right. Let's make music together. Let's make sweet harmony. Oh. Actually, let me try something. I'm going to see if I can zoom in. You can never zoom in anymore, man. They've like completely removed the zoom in feature for browsers nowadays. And I'm like, I miss zooming in. It was so cool. All right. Anyways. All right, then whatever. All right, then whatever. I'm surprised they haven't done the usual and put their account unprotected. I know they deleted like 90% of their posts from 2025. Right? So. What's up, Nick Bracci? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Again. Matt Amos supporting the grift and the Schadenfreude. What the hell does that mean? Did you just make me curse or slur in German? Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mad, my boy. Third Eye Boogie, what's up, dude? Matt Amos with a goal, boy. He's the GOAT. Love you, dude. Appreciate you. I've been invited to 3 more cons, by the way, since then. But, you know, they are all like back to back to back. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I can do that without wanting to die. What are we waiting for, Ryan Moore? So I want to zoom in more on this. You know how browsers are, man. Like maybe I can do it on this. Actually, let me see if I can do it on no. I want to like make the window I want to make the window bigger. Because you know how like it's in vertical? It's just so small. Like my puppy. I relate to this. All right, let's see if I can make it bigger. No. You gotta make it bigger now. That's what she said. That's probably the biggest. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. At any rate, hey man, not everything can be easy, okay? Use a control and do the scroll wheel. Bro, I did that a minute ago, okay? And it did not do anything. Okay. Like control scroll. See? It just reverts to the same size over and over. That does look a little bigger though. All right. That's a little bigger. Okay, I think. I don't know. All right. Anyways, let's continue. So we're going to go through basically the last 24 hours of the convention today. And we're going to see what's going down. See what the crowds look like. Fair warning, I already went through this. So I know. All right. All right. Well, you can't. I don't want to screenshot art because a lot of them are videos. Am I too late, Judson? No, you are right. Right on time. Right on time. All right. So here's the morning of the Saturday portion of the retro, and the goal here is to see like how populated this retro is, or this retro con is. You know what I'm saying? I pre-watched it, bro. What's up, Juicy Booch? And you're gonna notice a pattern here. You're gonna notice a pattern where it's very empty, and there's one that's kind of heartbreaking, but it's whatever. What's up, Hammer Time? Or Hammer Thor? How you doing, baby? I do love me some retro stuff, though. I'm not like a big retro collector. I do have a lot of retro stuff, but I don't actively collect it anymore because it's just so expensive. And your boy ain't trying to die today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, dude. I paid like $500 for 8 PS1 games that I wanted at one point, and I was like, "This is ridiculous." So I never did that again. But I still have everything. A lot of cool stuff. I like the milk. I like the milk carton. Beep 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 beep. Can you spot the Kirby, everybody? Can you spot the Kirby? I know I can spot only 2 people in this image. You're gonna notice. This is gonna be a theme moving forward. And it's mostly, all the stories are mostly vendors being like, I'm sitting here chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling at the expo. Please come and see me. And you can look in all these videos and see that there's just nobody. There's nobody. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Holy mother of all that is holy, bro. You could play football without disturbance in this convention center right now. Football, man. Straight up a full ass fort. There's a guy. Hey, this poor bastard. My poor guy. Yeah, Ryan Moore, I agree with that. It's my secret crush that I've said on stream 4 times. Womp womp. Oh, wait, it gets worse, Thor. It gets way worse, Thor. Okay. It gets way worse. Okay. So now we're getting midday. Okay. We're gonna get midday. That guy was having the time of his life. Mirage, you're supposed to be trolling, not making me laugh. Actually, that's pretty good. That one guy, Mirage, is like, well, at least he's having the time of his life. That is true. He is having a good time, man. A lot of good shit though at this con, so that's cool. But I mean, this is like bittersweet because all these poor people that came to this expo that had vendor slots got wrecked. Like wrecked. By the way, coming up is a cosplay competition or something. Wait until you see this. Wait until you see this, man. No one buys the good shit. Yeah, well, I'm always looking for the deal, baby. I always look for the deal. I always look for Twisted Metal, Resident Evil, Metal Gear, and I already have all of them on PlayStation 1, but I still look for them for no reason. It's very strange. How much was it for a vendor spot? I think $800. I think either 2 or 800. I'm seeing that in my mind. 2 or 800. So this is Expo and Swing, by the way. This is the Expo. We're going. This guy's like, damn, where everybody is. Where everybody is. Shit, boys. I do like that GIF. I'm a big fan of the GIF. They're now open at the convention. I love this chick's outfit, by the way. She looks freaking fantastic. I just feel like a lot of people low effort cosplay, and I think she's doing a great job. But here's the issue. Hey, we're now open, and there's nobody like lined up for anything. It's fucking crazy. What's up, Steph? How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? Winning Western Civilization, my buddy. Appreciate you, dude. We're almost halfway to the next thing. Oh my god. Thank you, buddy. Western Civilization. And Juicy Booch, by the way, what's up? Right about now would be barely even standing room at the gaming floor at Dragon Con. And it would be assholes to elbow. That's a great phrase, man. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. And if anybody is like trying to excuse this, if anybody's trying to excuse this, you've never been to a convention. I've been to small conventions that were packed to the brim. I've been to furry conventions. Yes, I had a weird past. Okay. It's Tiny's fault. We went to Anthrocon, packed to the gills. Anthrocon. Okay. I've been to Cincinnati, packed to the gills. I've been to Southeast Game Exchange, packed to the gills. Matsuri, you can't even walk at Matsuri in peak times, right? There was a crowd of 100 people trying to watch people pick up the Thor hammer. Like a crowd of 100 people watching that. You know what I'm saying? And they're just people trying to pick up a hammer. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. A local con near me somehow got Markiplier their first year. Now that's epic. Though they might have paid him like 20 or 30 grand. Bro, you pay me shit. I'll show up anywhere, baby. You pay me 30 grand, I'll show up and kiss you on the mouth. What's up? You know? Anyways, thank you, baby. Tiny brought me to a furry con on the last day during COVID on the last day, and there were 10 times people here. That might have been Dragon Con. I've been to Dragon Con before, and I've been to, and Atlanta Fur Fest. I went to that one, and it was packed too. All right. I like the ice cream cones. See, these people have a lot of good shit. Keep in mind, the expo is open. This lady's just sitting there like, damn, man, this is brutal. This is brutal, I tell you. Camelot gonna be a guest at a furry con. They would literally crucify me in front of everybody if I walked into that bitch. This is a long time ago. This is before I started YouTube, by the way. The glacier. All right. Furry themed snack merch. Okay. Okay. This is con in full swing, by the way, guys. There's 4 people with that are not working. These guys might be working. They look like they have little security outfits on. I don't know. 4 people. There's like 16 tables back there, or 20 tables of food, like where you sit down and eat food. There's no one at the tables. Now, to be fair, this will likely hopefully pick up. This is Saturday, though. So, Saturday is usually the day where it's brutal, you know? All right, here's some kind of, I thought it was a cosplay thing. I don't think it is. It's like some kind of event where they have speakers and stuff. And these are like the celebrity guests. I know one of them at least is, because I know the guy. And there is like 4 people sitting in chairs. The front row has like 2 people. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I feel for the vendors. I do too, Ryan Moore. That's like the most, everything to me is hilarious, except for the fact that the vendors got shafted. That's the sucky part, you know? I've never seen the Raleigh Convention Center so empty. Yeah. I mean, isn't GalaxyCon here? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. But it's just barren. It's a barren wasteland. This is the guy. What's this guy's name? He voices a lot of like characters. He's a voice actor, right? Nobody clapped. That's sad. This is almost like a creepypasta. There's just nobody in these pictures. It's basically just vendors posting on this, and they're getting basically shared onto the page of their vendor setups. Very interesting. This is full swing here. Where's the timer? There's usually a timer. I think this one was like around 2 to 3 p.m. maybe. And there's definitely more people here. There's about 20 people over here. This is, I guess, a gaming thing where there's one person gaming. Please tell me there's at least one more. Oh, thank God. There's 2 people at least gaming. This is wild, man. Liminal spaces. It's like the back rooms. Yeah. Yeah. So 2, 3 p.m. is going to be your absolute peak at a con, right? 12 to 3, 12 to 4, depending on the actual timing. Some cons have weird hours. Like they'll close at 4 or 5. And I'm like, what? But this is absolutely peak. And when you see an actual good amount of people, it's literally employees of whatever like brand is there. It should be hard to get a chair here. It should be hard to even walk here. You know what I'm saying? It's very spooky. Sorry, I burped. Amateur says the work construction. My coworker was deported in the ice raid. I'm not sure how I feel about USA anymore. I work construction. My coworker is deported in the ice raid. Are you in LA or something? They're going hard in LA right now. I think it's LA. Am I wrong? Apparently LA, like there's just the National Guard is apparently on their way and they are just fighting in the streets. Pretty crazy shit. I was at an airsoft event with 700 people today. Harry Balls says on Rumble. What's that redneck hipster? LA. Oof. It's wild. It's wild, man. You dodged a huge freaking bullet. Judson Wood, I'm 100% right there with you. I'm like, oh man, maybe I dodged a bullet here. So thank you, Amateur. I appreciate you. Almost halfway to Naked Snake. Is it possible to hit Fight Milk on a Saturday? I've had a really messed up stomach all day, so not looking forward to that even a little. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like nauseated all the time. I think it's vape. I think it's me vaping. I think that's the issue. Bro, this is brutal. Okay, here, you know what's kind of weird? And I'm not bullshitting you, man. Every single post that I go to the next, I'm hoping that there's like 200 people. Right? I'm like, okay, maybe this one's going to be the one. And it's just worse every time. It's just worse. There should be hundreds of people surrounding this. Dude, the GameStop Expo in Las Vegas that we were flown to as a store manager every year, you couldn't even walk in those. And they were GameStop manager expos. It's crazy. Now, you could buy tickets to it, though. Like, I think people could just buy tickets to it. But it was huge every year. I mean, it was unfreaking fathomably huge. They were the biggest ones I think I've ever went to. Like, Matsuri is pretty on par with the old GameStop conventions. Like E3. Buck Slam Chest. What's up, baby? At least the kid had a big smile. Well, thank God for that. Thank God for that, man. Mr. White. Hey, make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. We're almost to 500 already. Halfway to Naked Snake. One pink boy from a Rainbow Night. Oh, my God. What a bunch of crazy boys you are in the chat. I love you. I went to Minecraft 2016. It was pretty crowded there. Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's Minecraft. God, could you imagine Minecraft? Oh, diggity dog. A Minecraft convention. Whew. You know damn well that'd be crazy. Don't let Stream Elements tell me how to live my life. The sim racing event is easily the biggest thing at this convention. They almost got a full house. Almost got a full house. We got some retro games here. Got a few people playing them. There's your celebrity guest back here with like one person in line. No one's in line for this one. One person's in line for this one. Come on, play Super Smash Brothers, please. Come on, play Super Smash Brothers, please. This sign just says nope. Damn. This is the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like this. And there's comics, which is cool. This looks like way more people right here. Right here. Like this looks like 15 people right here. They're probably having a Smash tournament, actually. Yeah, they're doing a Smash tournament. I remember them telling me about that. Raleigh looks cool, boys. Who's this guy? No, go back. What the hell? Okay. We're getting more people. We're getting about 10 people in each shot. Why is it so fast? Go back. Jesus, I guess, whatever. This section's just not the popular section, apparently. There's just no one over here. Brutal. I got to give a shout out to these people right here, the sim racing people. They like stood up for me on Twitter for some reason. So that was pretty cool. Because they somehow got roped into it because I like tweeted at them and I was like, do you have any idea what's going on? And they got roped into it like the Meeseeks and everybody went after them. And I had to put out a statement like they're not involved. You know what I'm saying? But coincidentally enough, they're also the most popular thing in the convention. So at least it worked out for them. They're playing some Gran Turismo. So if you guys don't know, I was supposed to do a tournament where I raced like the winner for all this stuff because I'm a professional race car driver in real life. Don't ask me how, but I am. So here we are, full swing. Probably up to about 30 people in this shot. Maybe 25. It's hard to tell. It's really small. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting a little bit. And this is the busiest I've seen it so far. Oh, no, go back. Shit. What is that? Go away. We got about 35-ish, maybe. We're going on. We're getting better. This looks better than a middle school prom. Damn. Kevin George says they could have really used a real race car driver. I don't know. They probably would beat my ass. I suck. No, I will be racing the winner of the tournament at the Southeast Game Exchange. So exciting times. You're a wrecker on NASCAR, the inside line. You son of a bitch. How could you? Street Fighter 6 finals. Is this a room? Where is this? This looks like it's in the bathroom. That guy looks real familiar. And this is the peak. Hey, there's a DeLorean. Oh, hey, yeah, he told me about the DeLorean. This is about peak. We got about probably 50 people at peak, maybe, give or take. Now, from what you've seen, this is absolute peak right now. The goal, from what I was told, was 10,000 tickets sold. And from my calculations, it looks like we're at like absolute maximum. As far as people that showed up, it looks like 500 or less. Right? 500 or less is what I'm trying to look. Yeah. That guy looks so familiar. No, go back. Oh, okay. Well, that's all good. And if you've ever been to a con before, areas like this are just teeming with people. There are people sitting everywhere, relaxing, sitting in every single stoop, every sidewalk, just people everywhere. You can walk up and converse with everybody. It's real fun. Con's more dead than a prom night dumpster baby. And I'm taking a stroll. Family Guy, when it was good for like the 1 or 2 seasons that it was good, and then turned into hot shit. Hot shit. Ryan Moore says, I can understand the owner's desperation in his voice in the call now. Yeah, that was way before this. I mean, the call happened. It was the first day. That was the first day that I was canceled. First day 1. That was before I even posted the call and all of that shit. So it just snowballed. Family Guy was good. Yeah, like seasons 1 through 4, maybe, were all right. And then they changed all the characters and made them basically just a shell of what they were supposed to be. Like, Peter was dumb, but morally right, kind of, and caring, and kind of driven. And then, like, after a couple seasons, he was just basically mentally ill. Chris was the same way. He was kind of reserved but talented, and introvert, but interested in certain things and had like a art going on. Then now he's just mentally ill as well. Stewie was like an evil genius trying to overthrow the world, but then now he's just gay. Like his entire character is just he's gay, which is fine. I mean, but it's such a stark different from I'm going to take over the world, and now he's just like a really flamboyant gay guy. I'm like, that. How did that happen? And then Brian is just like a pretentious asshole now, whereas in the earlier seasons he was kind of just like a almost like a voice of reason in all the cacophony of craziness. And then Lois was like the staple that was holding everything together, right? And then now she's just like a violent sleut. Like there's like 18 episodes minimum of her cheating on Peter, like 18 episodes minimum, right? So but that I do digress. Bro, where is everybody? I'm just hoping it gets better. It looks like I'm trying to think of the smallest convention I've ever been to, and I can't even compare anything to this at this point. Yeah, that too, Krabby Patty. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's like one guy looking at this. There's like nobody. It's crazy. This is unbelievable. Like, the smallest con I've ever been to was probably like Fur Week Atlanta or whatever, and it was packed. I do have to say, I got to give these vendors props because their freaking setups look great. Their setups are fantastic. Yeah, Freddie, it looks like it's just open to staff. It's weird. That's wild, Genshinken. Wild. 150 likes to 500, by the way. Exactly, Asperger's. Exactly. Shenandoah Comic Con was the smallest I've ever cosplayed at, and it had several. It had way more people than what I'm seeing here. Yep. This is a very tight shot. This is probably the cosplay competition. So they already started kind of teaming up or like teeing up the reason the con was going to fail when I was on the call, because they were like, we started this like a 2 months or 3 months or 4 months ago. So they were already kind of like preing it up to fail. They're like, oh, it's probably going to fail regardless. But they needed to make 50 grand minimum, what they told me. Billy Hatcher. I doubt it, Kevin. For Rainbow Night, also Matsuri 2024 was more active than this, but felt less active than 2023. I do feel bad for vendors. Matsuri 2024 felt less active than 2023. Oh yeah, well the biggest thing of 2023 was the YouTube corner, which I don't think they did after 2023. Probably because it's controversy. Because they had Nerdrotic, they had Will, Will, what's his name? Critical Drinker. I forget his YouTube name, but they had Critical Drinker, they had me, they had Nick, they had so many people there. So I had like 80 people in line to meet me at Matsuri, and I'm a dumbass. I should never have 80 people in line to see my dumbass. But I had a line freaking like 60, 70 feet. I was like, damn. I was like, this is pretty cool. I'm just a normal ass dumb dude. Billy Hatcher says, for Rainbow Night. Thank you, baby. It is now Rainbow Night. And we're officially halfway to Naked Snake. Ashley! Thank you, Ashley. And thank you, Billy. Love you, Billy. What's up, Duke? This cosplay looks great, by the way. I love the giant titty armor. It's hilarious. There's always an Iron Man. They got a pretty decent amount of people. Well, no, I see what they're doing here. I see what's happening here. They're specifically showing half the crowd and the other half's empty. Yeah. There should not be an empty seat here. And the craziest part of all this is a lot of the cosplayers canceled. This would have been probably the biggest thing. And to be fair to cosplayers, it's usually the biggest thing. Cosplay is usually the biggest thing by a mile at most of these conventions. Yeah, this is easily the biggest thing, is the cosplay stuff. Still very small. It's like 10 rows of 10, but to give you some perspective on this, in the panel, I was on a panel with like 4 people at Matsuri, and we had like 500 people in our small room. Not an empty seat in our room. I can actually show you that. You guys want to see that? To give you a comparison of that versus this. And I am just one guy. I'll show you. I have to find the picture. It's been 2 years. 2 whole years. Man, I'm about to piss my pants. Why am I always about to piss my pants? I feel like I'm just a piss machine. I'm just made of piss. I'm the piss man. I'm piss master. Piss master. All right, here it is. Show us the details, boys. It's taking a while to scroll. Once I started racing pictures, I started posting a lot of pictures on everything. Too many pictures. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the picture? There's a lot of pictures. This was Vegas. This was not even, this was just a meetup for me and Nick. Hold on. I'll pull this up. So this is going to give you a good idea. I'm going to pull this up, and then I'm going to pull another one up. All right, there you go. All right, so real quick, take a gander at this. So compare what you've just seen to Exhibit A. This is me in Las Vegas for just a meetup of me and Nick. And that's it. Me and Nick Ricada. It's an entire full house. Plus, there's like 100 people standing here in the back. This is a random hotel lobby in Las Vegas. And it's like quadruple the people that are in this cosplay thing. And this is Las Vegas. Love you, Judson. Now, Exhibit B or 2, if you will. This is about 20 minutes before my panel at Matsuri. This is like 15 minutes before my panel at Matsuri. And this room goes from here all the way over to like here. Or over even more, actually. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So that's how you kind of compare and contrast. And keep in mind, this was just for me. And like Nick, I don't even think Nick was on my panel that day. I don't remember who it was. It was like me and maybe Anna. I think Anna, that Star Wars girl, was there. I can't remember. There was a few, maybe Quarter Black Garrett, maybe. I don't remember. All right. Anyways, back to the previous programming. So to give you an idea, why the long duck face? That's just how my face looks. Tay Drew says, can't believe you got canceled at the con. Hopefully one day I can rejoin the family. I mean, you're here. You're here, man. You're here. Just don't take content creation super serious. We're all just people, man. We're all just dumbass people in this dumbass world trying to survive. And then we're back to the sadness. We are back to peak sadness again. Damn. I was like, that's a decent crowd. We're doing all right with the cosplay. Damn. Back to the sadness. We're back to the convention floor with all the sads. By the way, I'm sad if we don't get 35 more likes. Get on it, nigga. Doggone it. What's up? Beep, beep, beep. All right. Most guests carry the... Whoa! YouTube crashed. Let me come back up. I was reading Vinley's beautiful chat, and it disappeared. All right. Vinley says, I usually just go to Artist Alley. I love Artist Alley a lot. I love all of it. I always love all of it. Most guests carry the fuck out of cons. I don't know why they did that. Yep. I know I'm a dumbass. Yeah, Project, dude. Same Project Constitution. I was there to see Anna. I love Anna. Anna is easily my favorite like content friend that I met through YouTube. Because no matter what happens in life, I can text her at 1 a.m. and she'll be like, hey, what's up? And she's super nice and just normal. She's just normal. She doesn't pretend to be anything she's not. She doesn't morally grandstand. She doesn't gas you up. She doesn't lie to you. She's just right there. And I love people like that. There is not a lot of people like that. There's very, very rarely people like that. There's a lot of creators right now that I can text and they won't respond. And they'll claim they didn't see it, but they just won't respond. There's a lot of creators like that. Probably 90%, maybe more. And Anna will always respond. Even Cecil leaves me on red. Even Cecil. This guy says, whether you're wondering if you should come to the Game and Geek Expo, let me just say you should find stuff like this. Lego Lord of the Rings. What? What? Wow. Lego Lord of the Rings? Bro, I'll play the PS2 Lord of the Rings. What are you talking about? CodyCon next year? Shit. Yeah, I agree, Ryan Moore. Yeah, I talked to her in DMs. No. If you want, I thought Wasabi, what I thought he was going to say is like, if you're wondering you should come to the Game and Geek Expo, you should. Right? But no, that was not the case. I like, it's an axolotl. Hey, that's a good one. I mean, I feel like those are pretty simple to get. This one's fantastic. This was the one I saw earlier. Really like this one. I like kind of over the top stuff like that. What is this game? It's like rock and roll racing, but not rock and roll racing. And that's it, boys. That's everything on their story from the peak Saturday of the Raleigh Retro Gaming Game and Geek Expo. Probably less than 500 people. And they were expecting like 10,000. Now, look, I'm not going to try to, shoot dirt up your ass cheeks and claim that or the canceling removed all those people. But I guarantee you it removed 500 to 1,000 more. Brutal shit, dude. Because, and it's not just the fact that, oh, Camelot, you're not going to bring in people. Yeah, you're probably right. I would have probably only brought in 50 people maximum, maybe 100 if I really pushed it. Keep in mind, that's like $5,000, but it's fun. It would have been just another thing. The snowball effect, because people talk. A lot of people don't realize this. People talk. And when people talk, they get a, what is it? They all get on the same page. Here's the issue. They canceled me. That's number one. Then the owner of the con blamed cosplayers. So he basically destroyed both audiences. Right? That's a lot of people. Now, then you have all the Discord groups and all the small Facebook groups of 10, 5, 10, 20, 50, 80 people that are all deciding to not come because they're disenfranchised by the cosplayers and disenfranchised by my canceling. Both. So, like, almost everybody's disenfranchised. The only people that went probably had no idea this happened. Come to GalaxyCon. I would love to, but I haven't been invited. I don't know who to reach out to, but I don't reach out to people. They always reach out to me. So it's not something I'm used to. I can't afford to just fly around and do shit like on the willy-nilly, you know? They had a serial backstab in the staff. I don't know what they expected. Daracudo, 5 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Thank you, baby. Daracudo, my buddy. Hope you're doing well. By the way, we're halfway to Naked Snake. Don't forget. Halfway to Naked Snake. And 3 likes from 400. Yeah. Ultra Brain Businessman Jeff has undone his paraglider harness. Oh my gosh, that video is insane. God, what did that lady do? They could have always just waited and picked a fight in the parking lot. Yeah! That'd have been better. Like on the second day, you say, hey, this was fun. We're not inviting you back next year because people are pissed. I'm like, well, okay, cool. But, you know. Like people are using the excuse. I saw a comment today where someone was like, they are not obligated to platform you. And I'm like, yeah, they're not. But I invested in it and they invested in it. And once you invest dollars into something, you follow through. You don't just burn everybody. Keep in mind, they have not paid me a dime. I spent $700 in merch that I can never sell. So I'm just out $700. That's what happened in this con. Now, granted, not going to be intentionally naive. I made a lot of partnerships and possible like future money stuff because of this, but still, you know, not very inclusive, Robert. No. Crazy, man. Oh my gosh. Risuno Kairu. Beautiful. You guys are just coming up with quips and I love it, man. I love it. Exactly. They literally shot themselves in the foot. Yeah. 100%. And if you go to my tweet about it, that's what everybody's talking about. Right? They're talking about that. They're like, they literally shot themselves in the foot. You could sell it on your website, right? Well, it has their logo on it. What I did, JP, is I relaunched the merch and I sell that merch. No, Glenn Harris. What? This is mine, Helena. This is mine. And we're not obligated to protect their bot's reputation. 100%. See, it's like a circular, it's circular reasoning. People are like, well, they're not obligated. They're a private company. They're not obligated. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not obligated to, like, for some reason, protect their reputation. You know? You remove their logo. On the one I re-released, the stuff that's already printed, I can't unprint it, you know? And also, yeah, I'd already printed it. I don't, you know, at any rate. So if you scroll through this, I can't believe how bad I have to piss. This is so frustrating. I'm so tired of having to piss all the time. So my boy Fake Wizard chimed in. Now, this is very important, by the way. Donna says it's sad. I thought there'd be a few hundred. Don't forget to read your message in 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, I got you, baby. I've already seen it, and I have it literally like bookmarked. So you're good. Don't worry, Donna. I love you, Donna. $10 super chat in the house. Thank you, Donna. We love you. She made you buy your own. No, she bought this one for me. But I bought the Mexican food. So it's like a trade-off. So this is Fake Wizard. He was in the chat earlier. Oh, he's right there. Shit. He's literally right here. He said, this is my local convention center. It cost a fortune to rent this place. From what I heard, it's 48 grand, 45 grand, 44, somewhere around there. I don't remember. It's like in mid 40 grand. Normally it's packed so tight, it takes 45 minutes to get to one side of the other convention. Here's the photos for comparison. This is the same convention center with a different convention, guys. Iracas. Look at this. Oh my God. This is insane. This is what conventions usually look like, by the way. Are you further convinced? Like, look at this shit. This is what conventions usually look like if you've ever been to one. Especially like the celebrity row. That's wild. Look at this. My God. Hey, that's the same exact vendor that was in the that Game and Geek Expo. They're probably like, what the fuck happened? That's crazy. This is when a different convention goes to here's your side by side. There's one from GalaxyCon, and here's the other. There's your side by sides. Unfreaking believable. True real life, because then people decide to pick, you know, they're like, I'm going to pick, you know, what? I'm going to pick, man. And yeah, you're going to pick the one you already know about. And also, if you hear, and that goes back to what I said earlier. If you're deciding where to spend your money and you immediately hear like this negative thing come out of one of them, they are going to spend their money at the next one. Rob Medina, secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, dude. There's your side by side. GalaxyCon versus the con that canceled me. This is the GalaxyCon, the con that canceled me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I said right here, this is what happens when you listen to people who don't have power. People suddenly won't respect the people who do have power. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Do you see what happens, Sean? You see what happens? What is it? When you fight a man in the Alps? When you find a stranger in the Alps, do you see what happens? I said the worst part about the debacle is the cosplayers who demand I be canceled for being controversial didn't even show up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Weedle Muffin says, but it might be different times of the day. We already looked through the entire schedule, Weedle Muffin, like about 30 minutes ago. We went through the entire schedule, and the biggest crowd was probably 50 people maximum in the entire convention at like 3 p.m. on Saturday. Right? I mean, if you've ever been to a convention, like it takes like 30 minutes to even get into the convention. Right? There was people that were opening their like vendor spots, and there was literally no one there. Like no one. There was like 1 or 2 people at open, which is less than GameStop in July on a Wednesday. That's a funny one. Yeah, Risano. It's you. If you cancel one person, you cancel everybody. Because people might be happy about it, the ones that want it to happen, but now they're not going to come because they don't want to be associated. Smash JT says, tell me this is early access or something. Please, God. Please, God. Everybody, look at everybody's on it. Craig. FOFA, boys. FOFA. Oof. Sucks for the vendors, but I certainly wouldn't return for next year's. Yep. 100%. Shit gone. Everybody's posting this shit. This guy says you should attend VengerCon next month in Madison, Wisconsin. Damn, bruh. Madison, Wisconsin. See, here's the issue, man. Because a lot of people are like, you should just go to this other con. And I'm like, okay, so the only way I can really go to a con is it has to not be during a race, obviously. And they have to invite me out and fly me out and board me. Because with my racing budget, I can't lay down $2,000 to go to a convention for literally no reason. Right? And then maybe, I guess, buy a booth for another couple $100, and then definitely not make the money back in merch. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to profit margins. So I used to go to a lot of cons. I used to go to Gen Con. Loved Gen Con back in the day. It was great. Almost up to 1K for a spot. Jesus, boys. 70 likes to 500, by the way. And we are 200 from Naked Snake. Oh my God. 2 red boys from a beautiful Naked Snake. Nah, boys. Gen Con's crazy. It is. Gen Con's busy as hell. Dude, Gen Con, just to put it in perspective, Gen Con would have like 20 chairs in a circle, like 20 times outside the convention doors just to play Werewolf and to play, what is the other one? Priest? What is it called? The only one I played Werewolf a little bit. Mafia, and then there was something Priest or Judge. There was a Judge and a Priest. I don't even remember what it was called now. Social Deceptive Games. They were really fun. I enjoyed those a lot. Let's just go bowling, just Josh. Fuck it. Batman said, you dodged a bullet, bro. I'd be embarrassed just to sit around a con with 10 people. Yeah, dude. The guy who caved better start apartment hunting now. Yeah, so that's referring to him saying he's going to lose his house. Planning on flying down to Off-Kite. Yeah, after seeing what they did to Kirsha, I highly doubt they would ever invite my dumbass out there. Yeah, Gen Con's great. I love the homeless people at Gen Con. That's my favorite. Look at this dude. I love that picture. He's just chilling. Just chilling, man. Vampire Survivors remake. Ed says, I thought it was going to be bad, but I was thinking they were going to see maybe something like 10% fewer attendees, not that. And to be fair, it probably wasn't all directly as a result of me. Obviously not. It was probably a result of everything, just word of mouth, plus me, plus cosplayers. You would be very surprised, very, very, very surprised to know how many people DM me that were cosplayers. And they all have their own cosplay groups of 20, 30, 50 people. And I probably have a dozen DMs from those kind of people. And they all, across the board, were like, absolutely fuck this convention. All of them across the board. I don't think I got one that was like, I don't care, I'm still going. I don't think I saw one message like that. You know? Yeah, Irakias, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've learned. I've learned something new. It is very entwined. The thing that sucks about Indianapolis is there aren't any downtown watering holes, and my game sessions last till 11 p.m. Yeah, I remember that. I remember getting done with like Werewolf or something, and then trying to go get food, and everything's closed. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Some of these comments are funny. They're pretty funny. If that's a Saturday photo at a con, it's apocalyptic. Saturdays at the con I attend each year have become impossible. We usually plan on skipping that day since you can't walk through the hall. Yeah, 100%. And of course, there's one or two people. There are one or two people that were like, you are an asshole. I don't remember which ones. Maybe they deleted them. I don't know. I can't find them now. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, whatever. These two are pretty close. Come on now. They're just bros. David Kelly says, never been to a convention. They're pretty fun. Plank holders. What was your big con game at Gen Con? I didn't play anything else. Werewolf and Priest. I don't remember the game. I don't remember the title of it, but it was like a game where there was like 10 different characters, like a priest, a judge, a village idiot, stuff like that. And that was the one I played a lot. But I never played anything else. I only play social deceptive games. That was my favorite thing. I'm not a big tabletop guy, but my friends always would go, so I go with them. And we would just play werewolf and shit the whole time. We would go walk the floor and we would go play tabletop games and stuff, but we mainly we'd do that for an hour and then we'd immediately leave and go outside to play werewolf and shit. Russell Hall went by the convention to support them for doing the right thing. You might see a video of me walking around. I was one of the 20 people. That's funny. Salem Town, no, it's if somebody says it, I'll remember it. But I have it around here somewhere, like the actual box, because I backed it on Kickstarter and I got it in finally. Thank you, Russell Hall. And I used to have house parties and we'd play it. So it was fun. It was real fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. A lot of fun. Let's look at the quotes. All right, now it's time to quote it. We're looking at the quotes, boys. Let's see how many people are pissed. Let's see if we can find a pissed one. Usually we can find at least one person that's pissed. Van, what's up, dude? Salem Town. I wonder what the fuck that's called. It's called Priest. Something Priest. I can't remember. All right. So Grums quote tweeted it. Wait, I don't even have it pulled up. Grums quote tweeted it and said, "Con cancels man gets what it deserves. Even the people who complained and got him canceled didn't show up. Never give in to cancel culture." Yep. Nina Infinity says, "Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck." Brimstone says, "I used to feel bad for people who did this, but after the last 10 months, they've taught me they will not give you the same tolerance you give them." That's what I said. That's what I said. If you fall on the sword for them, if you fall on the sword to give your life for them, they will kick you after you die. There is no point. There's no point. Evan says, "All that money, time, and effort. It's crazy to think they threw it all away. I kind of feel bad for the presenters who got fucked over because the organizers couldn't run a good show." 100%. Polish Tamales says, "Never fold to tourists that don't pay." 100%. That's like the most common theme is video game developers will try to court their games to align with people that don't buy video games, and then their video games fail and they're confused. They're like, "But all these people said they wanted all this stuff in the game," and then they don't buy them because they're not buying video games. They don't care. The people that buy video games in droves are your core fans that will pay hundreds of dollars for a collector's edition. If you stop catering to your core fans, that they're no longer, you lose all those people overnight. There's been tons of times, okay? And I mean tons of times where I have seen games that I liked or respected in the past, and they make some dumb decision. And I'm not super vocal about all that stuff. If I don't really care for the decision, I just won't buy the game. You know, I'm not really in the content creation realm of being like, "This is stupid. I hate these people. Boycott everybody. Kill them." I don't really care about all that. I don't watch Star Wars because I thought Last Jedi was awful. I don't watch I don't buy games that start making weird, strange decisions. I vote with my wallet. I don't really vote. What is the word? Vocally. I don't tell people to boycott unless it's like hyper disingenuous. 190 from Naked Snake. "They can't change my tabletop games. They can't force me to use something in it." That's true. That's true. Square Enix is dead to me. What's up, Paul Hines? How you doing, buddy? I don't remember the last time I bought a new game that wasn't a remaster. It's been a long time. I bought Battlefield 4. I bought Battlefield 4 on Steam because I remember loving Battlefield 4. And I'm like, I'm going to play me some Battlefield 4. So I launched Battlefield 4. There is no matchmaking. Like, you can't find a game on matchmaking. So I'm assuming most of the, I guess the servers are down. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just join a custom game. So I joined a custom game that was almost full. And I'm like, hell yeah. And I just I run into the B. You know how you have to take bases? I ran into the B base and I was sneaky, ran in with my damn starter gun. And it was like an MP5 or something. I don't remember. Or MP4. And I went into the cave and I killed like 3 people. And I was like, bro, let's go. And then I got banned from the server. And I was so confused. I was like, oh, okay. I'm having a real good time. I've been trying to play this game for an hour, and I'd finally get into a match, and I get banned, within 3 kills by some random guy that I guess is the moderator of the server. It was a custom server. It wasn't official, whatever. It was very sad. Very, very sad. TD said they effed around, and they found out, boys. You broke the role-playing rules. Was there role-playing rules? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I agree, Renee Gallarza. I agree with you 100%. Man Squatch says they could have had Camelot, but they ended up with Camelittle. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No cram, no crowd. JP Gautreaux. You want to hear my story about that? I thought I loved Star Wars. And I was one of the people defending The Force Awakens. I was one of the only people defending The Force Awakens. Now, I acknowledge the fact that Rey was untrained and they kind of fumbled the ball on that, but they could easily do some cool stuff with Snoke and all that, and they could make it really fix it up in the second one. And the second one, Last Jedi, literally made me walk out of the theater and gaslight myself into thinking that maybe I never even liked Star Wars. Right? I was like, maybe I didn't even like Star Wars to begin with. I was so confused for years. And I still haven't watched Star Wars. Still haven't watched it. I watched an episode of the Obi-Wan where he fought Vader at the end because that was cool. Pirate Canvas, they fucked up big time. This goes to show that when you don't listen to fans, this is what happens. I hope you get you at MetroThamCon. Thank you. Hey man, I'm all about it, dude. Message your favorite. If you know people that run the cons, message them. Let them know. I'll go to most of them if I can swing it. Thank you, Pirate Canvas. I love you, dude. Pirate Canvas, 180 to Naked Snake. Look at these bad boys going hard in the chat for you, boy. Okay, let me pull this back up. I think cool stuff in Disney Star Wars is bad, but it convinces idiots that it's good. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Ruben, that's weird. Somebody asked if I'm running Arca and trucks. Just trucks right now. This was the Game and Geek Expo jump, man. Woke don't pay the bills. Always sucks on other vendors who paid to be at the con and no one shows up. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. That would be really bad. That's the worst part that breaks my poor little heart. It breaks my heart, man. And nothing I can do about it, but it sucks that the vendors got basically shafted. Joe Vera says, does he see this live feed? No. No, sir. Oof. True Town. Graybeard says, the woke virus infected games and comics. Time to pull the plug. The result of cancel culture. Batman says, haha. Super Trucker says, knowing what I know about the cost of renting space from a convention center, this photo makes me physically ill. This guy that said these scumfucks deserve to fail. The guy running it's a coward. There can be no tolerance for cancel culture. The leftoids who email your companies and events never planned on going. You dumbasses. Yeah. 100%. True it is, baby. True it is. All right, hold on. Pirate Canvas says, I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They'd love to have you. What's in Chattanooga, Tennessee? What is in Chattanooga, Pirate? What the hell? What is there? We're closing in on Snake, boys. Closing. Anna plays a clip that summarizes the moment it started to go downhill in The Last Jedi. It's where Hamill believed he was going to have his entrance, but it just turns out to be Rey again. Yeah, very sad. Very, very sad. When Luke throws the lightsaber behind him off a cliff, you could hear the audible sighs. You can hear the audible sighs. It's Pretty sad. Methrothamcon and everything Ruby Falls. Ah, I love Ruby Falls, bro. Well, hey, dude, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to clown. Just got to look up some stuff and head over. All right. They said Nick Stellar, how about you eat my ass since you were so late? Since you were so brutally late, how about you eat my ass, buddy? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at something. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Somebody just now sent me a walkthrough of the con at peak hours. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up, boys. Here we go. We're going to pull up the con at peak hours. You ready? Here we go. Peak hours of the con. The Game and Geek Expo right here. It's unbelievable. It's literally like 50 or less people. It's kind of crazy. Like, you got to think about this for a moment. Thank you, Glenn. Think about this for a moment, dude. Like, Jesus, bro. It's wild. Absolutely wild. You get what you deserve. I work at the VW here in Chattanooga. I'll get you a car. A car? Hell yeah. That's not family friendly, bro. Could have showed Rain being forced to use the force in hard situations. Yep. You think? Yeah, Krabby Patty. It just goes to show that shit happens, man. And if they do it again next year, maybe they'll learn. And I would definitely change the name of it. That would be my first thing. If I was going to tackle this again, I probably wouldn't. But if I was, I would definitely change the name. You got to do that first and foremost. A lot of people are still going to realize it's the same thing, but a lot of people might not. I just heard something. Loud. Heard something real loud, boys. Sorry. It's been stormy today. Irakaya says so. It was a different kind of con after all. A different kind of con. They'll give these bitches any advice, April. I'm a good person, April. Thank you, Irakaya. I love you. I appreciate you. 170 to Naked Snake. We're so close. Oh my God. Thank you, Irakaya. I appreciate you, buddy. By the way, new video tomorrow. Don't miss it. Obviously. Thank you, Irakayas. Irakayos. Coming in strong with the sleeves cut off on you, boy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yep. Sorry, I'm reading some of the responses. I haven't looked at the responses to my tweet in like a minute. Like, since we started the show. So I'm just scrolling real quick through them. All right. Okay, cool. All right. All good. Okay. We're back. All right. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you, buddy. So don't forget, guys, I'm racing at Pocono in a week and a half. Nah, that's not right. 2 weeks. June 20th, I'll be racing at Pocono in Pennsylvania, the big tricky triangle. I think it's a 2-mile oval. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to come to Pocono, see your boy going fast. About 180 in a turn 1, 185. It's going to be fun. Big, long, flat track. Love those. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing that. Then we'll be at the Southeast Game Exchange, July 18th to July 20th. Don't miss that. It's in Greenville, South Carolina. Going to be a lot of fun. Don't miss that. So a lot of stuff going on. I'm very, very excited to see what goes down. And I'm so excited to see a lot of you guys there. So make sure you consider doing it because it's going to be fun.
going to be a lot of fun. And make sure you like the stream because we're almost to 500 already. It's insane. We've barely been live for an hour and a half and we're almost to 500 likes. It's crazy. It's crazy. And also, we're 170 till Naked Snake. If you do get a sponsor, when's the Mexico race? Well, Mexico race is next week, and I definitely don't have sponsorship support for it. You should post a video of some in-car driving if you can. I'm not allowed to, unfortunately. It's contractual stuff. If anyone's heading through Darlington to Southeast Game Exchange, pick up Mick Stellar, by the way. Don't forget, you got to pick up your boy Mick Stellar because he's desperate and stranded. It's very sad. Very, very sad indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, 1 2 cents. I'm so glad I don't live in LA. If you guys don't know, LA is on fire. So there's an ass ton of protesters just openly fighting with law enforcement. And I think the National Guard has been sent in. So I have not been following it, but it looks pretty damn spicy. So I'll take a gander at that later. It's going to be wild. It's going to be absolutely wild. In other news, Resident Evil 9 was announced. Woo, doggy boys. Resident Evil 9, and we're going back to Raccoon City after the nuke went off. I am so pumped. I am so hyper pumped. I'm so worried they're going to try to change the game. Just do what you did with RE8, but do it again in Raccoon City, and it will be amazing. That's all you got to do. Please just do that. Comes out in February. Exciting. It's a crater. No, it's just like demolished. Like a lot of the buildings are still standing, but it wasn't like the Tsar Bomba. You know, it was like a kind of like a hydrogen bomb size. So it basically destroyed like 5 blocks and then kind of destroyed a lot of the life of a couple more blocks. Obviously, it didn't work, but you know what I'm saying. You gonna be playing on your new PC when that comes out? Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Jeffrey Deere. Appreciate you, man. Now with vampires, yeah. Well, I'm all right with it. I'm totally cool with the vampires, man. I loved them. I love the vampires in Resident Evil 8. You just gotta keep the same vibe. Doesn't matter what you do. Just don't give zombies guns, and I'm happy. If you contractually cannot post videos of you while you're driving, can you post a fake video of someone kidnapped in the trunk the whole race? Shit, bro. If I ass packed a car while you were in the trunk, you're gonna turn into pink mist, bro. Be crazy. Endless, I'm green. You're green, my friend. You are green. A reference stuff from Resident Evil Outbreak. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Renee Galar said, I'll play Resident Evil 9 on the main channel. Like Resident Evil 9 and the new Metal Gear, I'll play them on the main channel just because they're going to be so hype. Hype. Yeah. It's going to be fun. About to piss my pants, guys. I might piss my pants. I might. I was going to pull something up and I keep forgetting what. Oh, yeah, Resident Evil 9. I want to pull up Resident Evil 9 real quick just so you guys can see it. Thank you, Leroy. I'm so glad people love this movie. I'm so happy that you guys affirm my choice for the best zombie movie of all time. It did, McSteller. Yeah, it did great. Oh, my God, 3 minutes? Wow. All right. Looking good in the neighborhood. All right. Train to Busan is amazing. Yeah, it's in there. It's top 5 for sure. 170 till Naked Snake. We got about 25 minutes left because I'm going to have to piss in the 25 minutes. So I'm trying to not die. Does RE9 have giant hot vamp mommies? It better. It better. Damn it. So if a tire is 1K, how much does a gallon of race fuel cost? An entire set of tires is like 2 to 3K. Fuel is like $14 a gallon. I haven't bought it in years, but when I did buy it, it was $14 a gallon. So it might be less or more now. Probably less. I know it does not follow normal trends. Like race fuel doesn't follow normal trends. Send more paramedics. All right, here we go, boys. Boy, this is a dry run. I've not seen this trailer. Very excited.
Sir.
Well, Risa, no. Okay. I usually don't have to piss this bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Uh-oh. Zambies. Uh-oh. Zambies. Okay, so this character is the daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft from Outbreak.
Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Oh, I see what's happening here. So this is kind of like they didn't want to spoil it right away, so you know it's Resident Evil.
Yes?
My office.
Coming.
You're getting fired. I have not, Junebug. I've tried to, but I fell asleep when I watched Degeneration. I was really tired.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body.
I like how that guy tried to bait on Twitter and say everybody was calling her ugly. And I'm like, dude, shut up. No one is saying that. I've seen not one person say that. Billy Hatcher with an orange boy says, for the snake. 150 from Naked Snake. Look at that. Closing in. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ruben, when Asael Rodriguez. When I saw it, I thought this was Grace Winters or whatever. Thank you. The guy's a familiar voice. Let's see.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
No idea. Sounds like Lewis from Left 4 Dead.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Hey, that's the hotel from Outbreak, isn't it? Oh my God. Cool.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
That's the hotel that was on fire, right? Oh, by the way, if they make this one of the lot games where you don't have a gun, I'm gonna be furious. You know how they always make the DLC where it's like more survival horror, which is fine, but don't make the main game that. Where it's just like you don't shoot anything. I have to shoot some zombies, bro. I don't know why they're talking bad about the main character. All I care about the game. Well, no one is. There's people trying to make it look like conservative gamers are saying she's ugly to try to get reactions, and no one is saying that.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Based. Oh no.
What is this?
Why are they calling her? The guy actually gonna believe they calling her ugly. She's literally adorable.
Hey!
Ah, yes.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one.
They always got some goofy ass record player in these rooms, don't they?
Ashcroft.
Oh! Love it. Dude, I'm fangirling. So look at. Oh, so cool, man. So cool. I love how Resident Evil got me bought back in. Resident Evil, remember earlier I said when franchises go off the rails, I don't support them anymore. Resident Evil 5 did that for me. And I didn't go back until Remake 2 is the first time I went back. And that took me, I think it was 2 years after the game had come out. And I was like, wow, this is great. And then 7 and then 8. And I was like, all right, cool. I think we're back. And 8 I loved 8. I know a lot of people didn't like 8 as much as I did. I loved 8, bro. Nostalgia bait? Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. I'm all about nostalgia bait. Put it inside my veins. I want a Chris reference. I want a Wesker reference. I want Leon. I want an Ada reference. I want a reference to Nemesis, Tyrant, every single character. Kevin, Mark from Outbreak, David. I want David to be in the game with his damn wrenches thrown at me. And then put the IV in my blood and pump the nostalgia directly into my bloodstream. Please, for the love of Jesus. I love that shit. I mostly just want lore, Shadowcat. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Boom. I agree, Ozil.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
You can completely, Ryan, you can completely control me with nostalgia. You can control me with nostalgia. Let's go. I will admit it in front of God and everybody. Hell yeah. There's the statue, Ryan. Look, it's the statue that you put the thing in. Hell yeah. Put it in my veins.
Stay away from that!
Let's even go to the damn mansion, Spencer Mansion. Let's just take it all the way, Ryan. More. I need more. More. I love it. All right. Oh, that's so close. God, what a great day. Love it, dude. Love it, dude. More. 150 to Nega Snake. Oh my God. Cool cinematic. Now, where's the gameplay? Where's giant golf titty mama? They better put that in. There needs to be something like that. Come on. Now, they are making the main character pretty cute, though. So, I'm all about it, dude. Let's go. What if Leon's the bad guy? Totally cool with it. You even removed your name even more. How did you make your name nothing? God, to this day, my boy's still doing the kitty. Poke the kitty hand. All right. Less than a year. So excited. I'm just hoping that they stay the course. Just stay the course with RE8, RE7, RE8, RE Remake 2. Stay the course. We'll be good to go. Okay? Let's go. All about it. What's up, Riot Noob? 15 likes to 500. We're closing in on the end of the show. I really appreciate all the support tonight, guys. 463 Naked Snakes might be the end of the Naked Snake, which is a monumental streak. So damn happy. I'm going to get a plaque. 462 Naked Snakes. We're in a timeline where we can't even trust Sega and Nintendo for where it goes. Oh, that's true. But, you know, man, look, I'm going to be honest. Diversity, or whatever you want to call it, is not the issue. The issue is the application of said diversity. Right? So, and to be fair, like every game I remember growing up had different race characters in it. Like even the original Resident Evil games, Rico, there was like a Spanish dude, a black dude, white dude, Hispanic chick. Same thing with Outbreak. Same thing with all the Resident Evils. All these games had diverse characters, but their entire arc or personality wasn't based off of that, right? So like nowadays, and I think it's getting a lot better with gaming, but like there'll be like a black character, which is totally cool. Hell yeah, let's go. But the entire personality of the character is like their arc is them being oppressed and having to prove like to everyone that like I've been oppressed. And I'm like, what the hell does this have to do with the game? You know what I'm saying? Like they'll always make the character kind of about that. Like Last of Us 2 went all in on that shit. You could have made that game with the same characters, but they had to overtly mention over and over that this is the way this is. We're in a cutesy relationship. Or for some reason having sex and we haven't bathed in like 6 weeks after killing 200 dudes and zombies. It's it's just weird. You can write the characters well, and no one cares. That's why games and movies have been hyper diverse for the last 80 years, and it was totally fine until they started making the entire personality based in like the sexuality or the race of said character instead of just making the character a good character. And I think that's where everybody got the issue, right? And somebody said they said RE5 was racist. Yeah, there was a few people that said RE5 was racist because the zombies were black, but they were in Africa. Like you're in North Africa in the game. And it's funny now because there's a game that was announced the other day called Re-Looter, and the entire ensemble is North African and they're black. But it's being touted as like diverse. And I'm like, Resident Evil 5 is the same thing. Same thing. Even the main character in RE5, like the co-character was Shiva, and she was black. So I thought, like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just, none of it really makes sense anymore. But at any rate, who cares? We're rocking and rolling, baby. We're rocking and rolling, rocking and reeling, Baba Ram, Baba Ram. A lot of people play live action roles. Zelda. Yeah, I saw it, Jay Sledge. To be fair, looks kind of like Zelda. To be fair. By the way, oh, really? I've never heard that malware. That's weird. That's a weird. That's like saying Raquel can get it. Is that her name? Rochelle? No, Rochelle from Left 4 Dead 2 or 1. No, she's in Left 4 Dead 2. No one likes Rochelle. No one likes Rochelle. Everybody likes Nick or Coach. By the way, Irakias just dropped $150 super chat. For the snake, my boy, coming in strong. Irakias getting us roughly $1 or $2 away, but we're there. Irakias, the GOAT, the buff tank top wearing monster that I got to meet at, I think, Texas, right? It was Texas or Charlotte. I think it might have been Charlotte. I don't remember. It was awesome. Thank you, Irakias. A lot of fun. I'm glad you came out to see your boy. Also, huge drop from Irakias. Big shout out to my boy. Everybody give him some love in the chat. Irakias. I like Rochelle. You don't know who that is. Exactly. No one likes Rochelle in Left 4 Dead. She's trash. Some people call me Coach. I like Coach and Nick. Coach and Nick are my favorite. Who's even the other guy? Oh, everybody loves the redneck dude. What's his name? Earl? No. Ellis. Jeremy RPG, thank you for subscribing. Hey, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, baby. Hit the subscribe button, Irakias. Thank you, baby. Irakias, my boy. Thank you, my friend. I love you, dude. Thank you for getting us there. We're there. We're a few dollars away, but we'll hit that when we take my clothes off. You know how it is. You know how it is. What's up, Ants Hightower? How you doing? Ants. I'll give you some ants, baby. I always pick the Cortana voice girl in Left 4 Dead 2. That's probably Rochelle. How dare you? That's Cortana's voice, really? Oh, well, now I feel better. Now I don't hate her as much. I don't hate her for any legitimate reason. I only hate her because everybody else does. I'm very, very reasonable. I'm very reasonable. I'm going to be honest. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shadowcat, what's up, baby? Thank you. Shadowcat. Yes, we're closing in on the end of the stream. This is where I talk to chat, by the way. We covered everything else that will be released in a video tomorrow morning. Don't miss it. Make sure you share it. Very important. Shadowcat says, I said take my money. Thank you, Shadowcat. I love you. Shadowcat. Still eating me up, not knowing that voice actor in RE9. Well, let's look it up, dude. RE9 voice cast. There you go. Barry Burton's in the game. Oh, nostalgia. Let's go, Ryan. Ryan, Barry's in it. Ryan, did you hear me? Ryan. Oh, there's actually a lot of characters. Oh, I'm just ruining. Oh my God, everybody's in it. Oh no, everybody's in it. Why'd I look this up? It's all ruined. God, everybody's in it. Everyone's in this. Literally every character's in the game. Oops. Oh my God, Ryan, everybody's in it. Are you just so happy right now? I'm so happy. Simon, no, I don't see the guy. I don't see the guy. I don't know. Who's that? Hold on, let me Google this. I swear to God, if she's in this. Oh my God, Sheva's in the game. Oh, even Sheva's in the game. Even Sheva is in this game, bros. Wow. Ryan, we even got Sheva. Oh, the giveaway, Crystal. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that. I about did not even announce the giveaways. Oh, wow. I almost just robbed all of you. That's funny. I almost robbed you. Let's see if I can pull that up. Because I don't know if I can pull it up very easy. But I don't try to. If I can do it really easily, we'll do it. If not, I'll do it Monday. But yeah, that just lets more people get involved, if that's the case. I've met this guy before. Why is this so zoomed in? Hold on. There we go. Let's see notifications. I should be able to pull it up pretty easily, though. Waiting for it to load. No! Go back. What is happening? Stop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can totally do it. Awesome. This is going to take a minute. I'm so glad I can just copy and paste. What a beautiful world we live in. Okay, let's see what that looks like on my notepad. Let's change the format. You know what? I'm just going to close this. Reopen it. Even Sheva in the game, Ron. God, it's a trap. No, Ron. Listen, Ron, let me be happy. Can you not just let me enjoy stuff, Ron? Why are you doing this to me? It is still the same. I can't believe it's let me do this. This is cool. This is only like 10 people. What? What? Hold on. No! Why is it only 13 people? Come on. Let's try that again. Hold on. If so, I'm going to have to freaking do it. It's going to take me like an hour to set this up. Hold on. So I'll have to do it like Monday. But let me try it again. It keeps closing. That's so... Oh, I see what it's doing. I see what's... Can I open this in another tab? That'd be pretty cool. No, of course not. Got it. Dude, Instagram's not intuitive like on... We'll just put ball in there later. All right. Let us scroll. Copy. Let's scroll up. Oh my God. Yeah, I see what's happening. It's can I select all? Let's select all. Control. 111. That's definitely not right. Okay. Yeah, it only copies like 13 people. All right. Yeah, I'll have to do it Monday. What's going on, McSteller? So I'm trying to give away the merch from that post, but I cannot get all the people that liked it like in one swoop because I was planning on preparing it before and then I forgot. And to do all of that, it would take me like an hour. And if sitting here in silence for an hour is going to be atrocious for people. So I'll have to do it like Monday, 2 hours before my stream or something. Because Instagram is not intuitive. Maybe I can do it on my phone. Actually, let me see if I can do it on my phone. Because Instagram is way easier on the phone. Derek's going to go live soon. Please rate him. What is he playing? What is Derek playing, though? Is Derek playing something I want to see? Can't copy the names from the notifications. That's what I'm trying to do. Likes. I locked my own thing. God, I'm stupid. Okay, here we go. No. Likes. Okay. No. God, I hate. Why do apps trash? Trash balls. I got an idea. Let me do one last thing. Forgot sounds like grifting. It sure does, doesn't it? It sure does. Just a little grift. I've never heard anybody. Come on. All right, I'm going to do script. Let's see if we can do that. Script, inspect. Okay. Man, I hate that. It gives me 13 names every time. Wait. Can I click that? Go to that. Go to this. This is not intuitive. I'm totally following these people. What? What's that? Man, this is trash. Just a little adding to the grift, it looks like. All right. Yeah, we'll have to do it Monday. Because it's going to take me like an hour or two to get the list. I thought it was going to be way easier than that. Rest in peace. All right. At any rate, here, let's let more people get involved in it then. I guess we can take advantage of that right now. Here we go. Let me reload the page. So here is the post. All you have to do is to go like not my most recent post. Go like the merch. It's the second post. Go like that and you're entered. That's it. That's all you got to do. And I'll get the list ready for Monday and then I'll just do the wheel on Monday. It's going to be a lot of names. I'm giving away a lot of merch. So I'm basically giving away how much money I made on the merch. I'm just going to give it all away. I'm just going to roll it into that. So, because I have money in the account from the merch I've sold, and I'm just going to use that to. I'm going to use that to just basically pay for all the free merch. So I should be able to give away like 50 or 20 pieces. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, boys. Stay dangerous. Big shout out to Irikias, by the way. We had one pink boy, and it was Billy Hatcher. Shout out to Billy. I appreciate you, buddy, for getting us the pink boy. We had 2 red boys, one from Billy. Thank you, Billy. Of course, always Billy. And then Irikias. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Irikias. Also, an orange boy from Irikias. I love you guys. Appreciate you so much for all your love and support. Unbelievable support today. For your sweet little boy. Sweet little boy. What do I have to do to appreciate this? What are you talking about, Big Mike? You just like a post, bro. So since the con exploded, I'm guessing you can't get the pink and blue hair chicks. No, that's definitely that ship a sell, bro. Keep in mind these are jokes and memes, by the way. Don't take any of that serious. Sometimes people will clip shit out of context that are literal jokes, and they'll be like, "Oh," so yeah, got to state that so nobody freaking shoots me. What? Somebody just retweeted my post and said, actually, I like advertisements because they make me feel connected to the world. What the fuck? Love you, Ryan Moore. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for trolling me. A lot of fun. Nostalgia is goated. Appreciate you guys. Are you done? Yep. I agree, Justin. I agree. So let's do Naked Snake for your boys. I'm about to throw up. I'm so hungry. I'm about to piss my pants. We're going to do Naked Snake, and then we're going to raid Durakuda. Assuming he's playing something good. Better be good, Durakuda. Better not be some trash. I don't even see Durakuda on here, boys. You trolling me again. Everybody trolls me all day. So all you guys do is troll my ass. I'm tired of it. Durakuda. Durakuda is not able to be rated. Damn you, Durakuda. It says redirect privileges not allowed. How could you? How could you do this to me? How could you? We could do Moxie Dame, Project Egg Roll. Let's do Project Egg Roll for now unless Durakuda fixes it. If Durakuda fixes it, we'll do it. All right. Yeah, it says you don't have raid privileges turned on, Durakuda. Let's do Naked Snake real quick. And then we're going to go hard. I saw your thumbnail. I saw your thumbnail of the big fat dude from South Park. You might have to list me specifically, Durakuda, to raid you. But I'll look again here in 5 minutes after Naked Snake. Let's do Naked Snake for the 463rd time in a row, I think. Let's get the hell on it, Diddy Dog on it. Get your ones ready. Get your 10s ready for a little bit more skin. You know what I'm saying? That's a joke. Let's go. Here we go. It's that time again, boys. 500 likes have been achieved. 463 Nuggets nukes. Let's go one more time. I don't want to look super skinny. What are you talking about? Lord Narco Wookie, always here.
With darkness and silence through the night.
Donna. Anna Alvarado. What's up, baby? How you doing? My favorite Hispanic, I think. I'm just assuming. Here we go, boys.
But you're so supreme.
Helena.
Not for honor, but for you.
Snake eater in my time. There be nobody else. Crime. April! It's the way I fly to you. Thank you, April. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. Who can top April's 2? What's up?
Someday we'll go the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God! Recent in a row! I give my life. Not for honor, but for you. Reese in a row, Kairu. Thank you, baby. In my time, there be nobody else. A new record, $2.99, Jack off Hippo. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. Thank you, Helena. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. 463 in a row. Can you believe it? Narco Gang. Even a higher one from Josh. Oh my God. Josh got 5 on it. Love you, brother. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, my man. You are the GOAT. You're the winner. The winner of the snakes. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Undamn believable. New video tomorrow. Don't miss it. Make sure you watch it. Make sure you share it. Make sure you comment on it. Make sure you like it. All the good stuff. Make the algorithm go, wow, this guy's not dead at all. It's all totally good. Totally professional. Hell yeah. Did you fix it, Eric? Let me look. I'm Steve in a dream, Daracuda. Let's see. Daracuda. It says, redirect privileges needed. Ask _Camcom2 to read. Did you change your name of your shit to _Camcom2? That's probably not you, is it? Hold on. Hold on. That's probably not you. Daracuda. Daracuda. That's totally not you. What the hell? Hold on. Copy. That's what's going on. It seemed like you because it was South Park. Like picture. Why are you not popping up on here, boy? It's at Daracuda. That's what I typed in. Daracuda. There's nothing on here. I can't believe this is happening to me. Daracuda. 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 I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying, man. It's also me. Where's your live list? I don't have an upcoming live stream for you. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't freaking know, man. Okay. Hey, what the hell, Anna? Why are you in here? Why I'm shirtless? I'm self-conscious now. Anna, I'm just doing my job. Okay. We'll raid Project Egg Roll and we'll raid Derek Monday, assuming he's streaming. And it's just, wow, look at this degenerate. You're not live. Well, that makes sense. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's make sure Project Egg Roll is still live before I raid him. I hate when I raid people when they're not actually live anymore. I don't think he is live anymore. He totally is. Cool. The con canceling fail. Dude, gosh. Here, Anna, before I get off here, this is what I want to show you. Check this out, Anna. Before we get off, I want you to see this. Like, just take a look at this, and it's going to blow your mind. Okay, wait, that's not the right damn tweet. All right, check this out, Anna. Look at this. You're hammering. Why? Or do you mean you've been hammering nails on your roof? All right. You see this, Anna? Here's the con that canceled me. You see it? There's like 8 people. At peak, there was like probably 50. Here is GalaxyCon just to compare at the same convention center. Crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Anna. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a fun night getting hammered. We're going to raid Project Egg Roll. Go subscribe to Anna. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. She's the one last person that will still respond to my text every once in a while. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to raid Egg Roll. Get on it, Diggy Doggone. I'll see you guys over there. Hell yeah. Let's go.